Good evening, friends. In my Sunday evening message on Sanatana Dharma, I shall paint the profound panorama of the Mahabharata, that grand epic of humanity's trials and triumphs. As we journey once more into its depth, we encounter the resounding wisdom of sage Vyas, whose voice resonates across time, elucidating the intricate interplay of dharma. And in the flickering light of ancient wisdom, I shall unveil the characters and chronicles of the Mahabharata, each a vessel carrying the weight of moral choices and cosmic consequences. For in the labyrinth of existence, Sage Vyas delineates the paths of righteousness and the shadowy wheels of ignorance that shroud them. Residing within the opulent confines of the newly acquired domain of Indraprastha, Yudhishthira, with his astute governance, transforms barren lands into a prosperous realm, ascending to the pinnacle of authority as the sovereign among sovereigns. Meanwhile, Duryodhana, consumed by envy and disgrace, experiences a series of mishaps during his visit to the resplendent palace, where his perception is deceived by a floor adorned with the illusion of a pool, leading to an embarrassing tumble into an actual pool. In the aftermath of his humiliation, amidst the laughter of Draupadi and Bhima, Duryodhana retreats, harboring a deep seated resolve to orchestrate the downfall of his rivals, the Pandavas. And Yudhishthira, urged by sage Narada and supported by Krishna and Pandavas, undertook the Rajasuya Yajna to be declared the king of kings. To fulfill the Yajna, he had to conquer kingdoms, including that of Jarasandha, the valiant warrior and the king of Magadha. And Jarasandha, born from a miraculous event, proved a formidable opponent. But Krishna's strategy helped Bhima defeat him. With the Magadha conquered and other kingdoms befriended, Yudhishthira's Rajasuya Yajna was successfully performed, cementing his position as a supreme ruler. At the grandeur of Rajasuya ceremony in Indraprastha, amidst the echoes of triumph and reverence, the chilling spectre of fate reared its ominous head. As Sisipala meets his end during the Rajasuya Yajna, where his relentless insults towards Krishna provoke divine retribution. And the underlying reasons for Sisipala's demise lie in his past actions and karma. And in a previous life, Sisipala had been the cousin of Krishna named Rukmi. And due to envy and resentment towards Krishna, Rukmi had arranged for the marriage of his sister Rukmini to another prince. And despite her desire to marry Krishna, and this act incurred the wrath of Krishna, who vowed to punish Rukmi in a future life. And in his subsequent birth as Sisupala, he continued his enmity towards Krishna, which ultimately led to his demise during the Rajasuya Yajna. So the Sisupala's death serves as a karmic retribution for his past misdeeds and as a testament to the divine justice that governs the universe in the Mahabharata. And Krishna, having ensured Sisipala's animosity due to a past curse, finally intervenes, swiftly ending Sisupala's life with his divine disgust. This event serves as cosmic and karmic retribution, and the demise of Sisupala at the hands of Krishna casts a shadow of foreboding over Yudhishthira's soul. Gnawing at the edges of his conscience with a relentless doubt, seeking solace and clarity in the wisdom of Vedavyas, Yudhishthira found himself confronted with a prophecy of doom, delivered with the solemnity of truth. Vyasa's words pierced through the veil of uncertainty, unveiling a harrowing vision of impending strife and carnage, a tapestry woven with the threads of fate and fueled by the sins of Duryodhana. In the wake of his dire revelation, Yudhishthira's resolve wavered, his spirit gripped by a tempest of despair. The weight of responsibility bore down upon his shoulders like an unyielding burden, driving him to the precipice of despair. The very thought of becoming a catalyst for the alchemist war that loomed on the horizon threatened to engulf him in a sea of anguish. And in a desperate bid to avert the impending tragedy, Yudhishthira forged a solemn vow, etching his commitment into the annals of destiny with unwavering determination. With a steely resolve, he pledged to tread the path of peace, vowing to quell discord, eschew conflict, and embrace humility in the face of adversity. Yet, fate's cruel irony would not be denied. Despite his protestations, Yudhishthira found himself inexorably drawn into the fateful game of dice, a pawn in the hands of destiny, as Shakuni's malevolent hand cast the die of fate. Bound by his sacred vow and shackled by the inexorable march of destiny, Yudhishthira embarked on a path of fraught with peril, his every move shadowed by the spectre of impending doom. Duryodhana's penchant for theatrics manifest in his melodramatic threats of self-harm when faced with adversity, a spectacle both pitiable and absurd. His insatiable ego breeds a sense of entitlement, leading him down a path of delusion where reality bends to his whims, heedless of the consequences. In the eyes of wisdom, Duryodhana epitomizes the folly of unchecked ambition, a blind heir to a legacy of ignorance and arrogance. Despite the sage counsel of Vidura echoing the prescient warning, both Dhritarashtra and Yudhishthira, consumed by the allure of the game, heedlessly marched towards their fates, oblivious to the impending cataclysm that looms on the horizon. Their folly is a testament to the intoxicating allure of the fate's siren call, luring them into a labyrinth of deceit and despair. Ensnared within the labyrinth coils of the game, Yudhishthira succumbs to the heady rush of adrenaline, heedless of the stakes laid bare before him. In a reckless bid fueled by hubris, and he gambles away not only his earthly possessions but also the very essence of his being, a tragic descent into the abyss of ruin. The sacrilege reaches its zenith with the desecration of Draupadi, torn from her sanctity and dragged into the heart of the assembly, a ghastly spectacle that epitomizes the depths of moral degradation and human folly. This incident will elaborate in the coming week, and I will be concluding with each word. I shall unravel the fabric of dharma, revealing the threads of destiny that bind mankind to its fate. For in the crucible of life, Every action resonates with the echoes of eternity, and every choice reverberates through the corridors of time. Let us heed the sage's counsel, that of sage Vyasa, as he imparts the lessons garnered from the crucible experience, guiding us through the labyrinth of existence. For in the symphony of life, may we learn to discern the harmonies of dharma amidst the cacophony of desires, and may we tread the path of righteousness with unwavering resolve. Wishing you a wonderful week ahead filled with joy and success. Best regards, Raju Krishnan, Hyderabad.